Absolutely. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. This is Painful Excellence Podcast. Let's go. Had a very, very busy day. And had a lot of time to think. And I just said, you know what? I know we've talked around this topic, but I'm still not clear on certain things. And when I do these topics, I'm not just doing these topics to vent. I'll let you know when I'm venting. I'm actually doing these topics because I don't know everything. And I am really looking for answers. I'm trying to pinpoint how we got to a specific spot in our history. I'm a firm believer that in order to understand how you got here, you have to remember where you came from. What do you think all these movies are about with time travel? You know, and we all saw the Avengers. They lost so bad they had to go back in time and switch stuff around. There's messages in all of those films. So, you know, when I see something like this, I say, you know, man, it can't be this bad. It can't be beyond repair. Because you have certain people out here that are just like, you know what, F it. I'm not dealing with it. You know, this one don't want to listen, that one don't want to listen. They just want to fight. So you know what? Out of here. I might be a little insane when I say this, but I'm holding on to hope for our community. But I like to engage in these conversations, not to argue, but to try and pinpoint where did it come from? How did we get here? Can we repair it? Because we're on the ropes right now. And we're getting a lot of conflicting information that's not helping our community. So let me say what's up to everyone in the chat. Joker Nutty, Nate, Corey Joe, the beautiful Almond Eyes, LeVar Cooper, Eric Jordan, my brother, salute. Jay Gibson, salute to you, good brother. Cop Killer in the building. What up? 704 Joe. Jumped on me. Chilltown Majors. Love is the word. Salute. Night Train. What's going on? The Pet Pack is in the building. Shogun. Andrew Diaz. What's going on, my brother Frank from the land? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Shelton in the building. Ryan Wright. What's going on? D. McGee. Romeo. What's going on? So, I also look on the internet for pictures that will, reflect the topic. And I found this one and I said, man, there's a sister that's overwhelmed. But she's getting it done, but she's overwhelmed. And that's no way for a woman to be. Overwhelmed. I believe that we all have roles in life, and the true definition of freedom to me, I didn't feel like, wearing casual attire. I was out and I said, you know what, I'm just gonna, this is me for the night. This is me for the night, y'all. Me for the night. I believe that freedom is the right to do what you want, when you want, how you want, for as long as you want, with whom you want. And right now, something external of us makes those decisions for us, and it's our income. So the way society is designed is in order for you to eat and have a roof over your head, the trade-off is you have to work. Romeo, what's going on? Jeff Sparks, salute. You have to work. That's just no exceptions. You have to work to support yourself. And you don't work, you don't eat. You don't work, you can't have certain things. You can't take advantage of certain things in this life that are privileges. Hot water is a privilege, y'all. Did y'all know that? What up, Rachel? Nonito, what's going on? She said, half of me wants to be a dude because these women are out here making us look crazy. Well, we're going to analyze some things. One phrase in particular, I've been doing a little bit of research, so I'm just trying to figure out. We take advantage of certain luxuries. We haven't, we have homes, apartments, whatever. This hot water, that's a luxury. Did y'all know that? Hot water is a luxury, ladies and gentlemen. A driver's license, that's a luxury. Having a YouTube, social media is a luxury. You can F around and lose that luxury, as like Fresh and Fit found out. They were doing so well, and they had the luxury of making a strong 6 figures per month. And YouTube said, you spit in our face. You violated their rules. So these are luxuries. And I don't mind, it is Sports Talk Salute. I don't mind, I'm not like no chauvinist and not like that. If women, when I just said freedom, if women want to work, knock yourself out, work. But what seems to be the problem is, I'm seeing this a lot when women are working. And let's say the woman is making 80,000 and the man's making 40,000. That woman will think she's better than the man. And that woman will say, I can't be in a relationship with a man that makes less than me. And I'm like, what does that mean? What happened to the family structure? What happened to the family unit? Because old school is men did all the work to support the household and the woman took care of the household inside. And he never asked her to make a dime. When did we get that confused? So now let me focus on my Black sisters. The title of the show is The Ideology of the Strong, Independent Black Woman. An agenda-driven myth? Agenda-driven myth. Because a lot of women I speak to, a lot of women that you see like on these shows, because there's 1,001 internet shows having these same conversations. They're on the couches and they BBL or extra boobs, extra booty, snatched waist, hair yanked in a ponytail so tight that they look Asian now. I'm being serious. You're yanking the skin back off your face. It's insane. LeVar Cooper, Night Train, what up? If I miss you, just know that I love you. And they have these high demands, but they claim they're bosses. Now they have their own bag. Some of them, a majority of them have children, out of wedlock, of course. And they make a substantial amount of money, above average, right? Above average for a woman in America, I'd say is about 80,000. These chicks say they're making 6 figures just by walking around in a thong. Whatever. Carter face still on my brother. Whatever. Whatever it is you're doing is what you choose to do. And then when they're talking about relationships, they don't want a man making less than them. Because if they feel, what are they going to do with them? Is that independence? So if a man doesn't make more than you, he serves no purpose. Because if you're making your own bag, no matter what it is, if it's 30,000 or 100,000, he comes in with his 150,000. Where is it fair that you have access to all of his resources and he has to pay for everything and you keep your own bag? For your ADD having self, attention deficit disorder, for those of you that don't know what that is. Healer, what up? And you have all of these things. For you to get tired of this guy down the road and say, yo, look, I'm out of here. And by the way, a lot of those sisters are coming into relationships with a kid. And now you're tired of him. Not only do you want to leave, you don't want to leave him alone. You want to take something from it. Whether it be the house, whether it be the car, whether it be alimony. I'm going to do the alimony show again. I think Tennessee, they just did something huge. I'll get back to that on another show. Got to remind myself. Is that a boss? Is that independence? Or is that codependent? Shout out to the women that was able to walk away from a relationship. And I know they exist somewhere. They say, yo, look, I don't want to deal with you no more. I'm getting this divorce for whatever reason. And I don't want anything from you. I don't want your money. I don't even want child support. Just, I need you away from me. Shout out. I'm sure there's some women out there that have done that. Charles, what's going on? But to remain on point, the ideology of the strong black women, an agenda-driven myth? Well, first and foremost, and thank you, Cop Killer, for that. I saw that. Getting handouts from the government is not being a boss. That's being dependent on Zaddy. So I went over to good old Wikipedia, and I did not think that there'd be a definition. Strong black woman, there's a whole thing on it. All right. It's an archetype of how the ideal black woman should act. That's in the first sentence. This has been characterized by 3 components: emotional restraint, independence, and caretaking. Strong black women must hold back their emotions to avoid appearing weak. Portray themselves as strong and independent while being responsible for the problems of others, and take care of those problems as if they were their own. Stemming from stereotypes of enslaved black women, the scammer grew from the intersectional oppression black women face from society's expectations. The notion that as women, they must uphold feminine standards. Did y'all hear what I just read? The notion that as women, they should uphold feminine standards, but as black women, they must balance that with the responsibility of being emotionally and physically strong. This is also known as intersectionality. Some examples of idealized strong black women in today's society include Michelle Obama, Oprah, Beyonce, and Serena Williams. I need a drink. I need a goddamn drink. Do you see why these women that just work a 9 to 5 and think they're doing something, they work a 9 to 5 and they make $40,000 a year, and they got their own little used car and their own little 1-bedroom apartment? Rachel, you will never make me a drink again. I promise you. Nicholas Levy, my brother. Bro, never go backwards. Never in your life go backwards, man. But congratulations to you. Don't ever go backwards. When you're done, brother. Did y'all hear the examples they gave? Let me read it. Examples of a strong black woman: Michelle Obama, Oprah Winfrey, Beyonce, and Serena Williams. And what's the majority of women that we're surrounded with? Fun Kana from the projects who work at Mickey D's. Fatima, works the register at Walmart, and good old Bone Quisha works at Burger King. No doubt, Ryan, right? This is a very serious topic. So when you think of strong, independent Black women, look at the examples they said. Can every woman be Oprah? Can every woman be Beyonce? Can we be Jay-Z right now? No. I know a lot of dudes that were nice and bald, but they ain't LeBron. But they nice and bald. I just broke a sweat. Let me go back to this. These women's attributes are placed on a pedestal as a standard for how a strong Black woman can achieve great success in our society. The ideology behind it is great. But I want to point something out. While these women have overcome the odds of those set for Black women centuries ago, from slavery to the suffrage movement, they are the exception and not the rule in most cases. I just said that. Black women are not all offered the same opportunities, but are still held to the same standard of being almost indestructible. My God. That is why the strong Black woman is considered scammer. Because scammers are malleable and therefore are ever changing as society's expectations of womanhood and strength evolve. AKA strong Black woman, AKA boss bitch. Strong Black woman, AKA boss bitch. Strong Black woman, AKA boss bitch. Can I ask you a question? Rod, what up? I know that they're defining strong Black women, but the only person, okay, let me go back up there. Let me, okay. Michelle Obama is Barack Obama's wife. Beyonce is Jay-Z's wife. Oprah has a beard, and ain't no one knocking her for not marrying Stedman because she's a boss and she ain't splitting her shit with anybody. And Serena Williams divested successfully. So when they say expectations of womanhood and strength evolve, what does that mean exactly? Those are married women I spoke of. Even Oprah's in the damn relationship. So where did these women get off with this, I don't need no man? Thank you, Healer. See, Venus and Serena had their fathers in their life. What am I missing something? Listen. To me, a woman had to be strong when the chips were all the way down. A woman had to be strong when she was put in positions where she had no choice but to be strong. Case in point, a woman that is widowed, lost her husband to, it could have been anything, could have been war or a car accident. Florida Evans from Good Times, she had to be a strong Black woman. When they killed James off the show, she became a widow, a single Black mother. So, you know, you gotta be trouble man. I get up, getting down. That's old school. There's only maybe a handful of brothers that know what I just said. You gotta be trouble man. You gotta get up, getting down. Sheila, what's going on? That's old school. If you know, you know. That's 70s right there. So that you have to be strong. But these women today, they want to be strong by choice. And it's like social media and conventional media on TV. Yeah, Night Train. See, he knew. I knew he'd know. I knew he'd know. Original Man, I know he know too. Makes you wonder, right? By tragedy, you have to be a strong black woman. These women today, it's like they want to be strong black women by choice after they got the baby. And it's like these women never wanted to be in a relationship, but they wanted that baby. And they find these pookies to do that. This is a sad state of affairs, man. So when I read the definition or the explanation, it says that's why the strong black woman is considered a scammer, because scammers are malleable and therefore are ever changing, in society's expectations of womanhood and strength evolve. You had to be a strong black woman when you became single by way of tragedy. It was rare that women back then, in my time, 80s, 70s, where they said, you know what, I could do without the husband, I just want the baby. They were far and few in between. Now, that culture has become the majority. But how are you a strong black woman where you spit the kid out and then you talk about your baby daddy ain't ish? And every time you turn around, he can't have he don't have a job, he don't work because child support is going to destroy him. And you chasing him all over social media, getting his license suspended and all kinds of weird stuff. It says here, black women have a complicated history in the United States. The first view of black women in society was mostly slaves. This is where the harmful stereotypes known as Jezebel, mammies, and Sapphire stem from. Can I point something out about that name? Sapphire? Dripfire, my brother, what's good? Thank you. Women wanted empowerment. Now they got it and they don't want it. Oak Park Boxing, my brother, what's good? Yup, now they don't want it. Now they got it and they realize. Now how many women I've seen? Dripfire, without revealing too much. We used to be in the same line of work. How many women in our line of work, after the dust settled, will get back to the office and just break down and be crying in the locker room? We're like, what they crying for? That's part of the job. You crying for? He know. Dripfire in that super chat, he said, you go to college for 6 years to get a degree, only 15 years later to be a housewife. Now his college debt is yours. Bro, this is what I'm talking about. So when we, listen, strong black woman, listen, and I said this on numerous occasions, but it bears repeating. When a man is courting you and you make it to the dinner table, you're marketing yourself. He's interested in you, you're interested in him. Or it could be a foodie call. You just want a free meal because you're a strong black woman. So he says, tell me about yourself. Basically, he's saying, what do you bring to the table? If the first thing you say is you have children out of wedlock, that's a red flag. But go ahead. He might be one of those guys like, all right, I can look past a little bit of that, depending on my age. You went to college? Yeah. Oh, you got a degree. That's fine. Yeah, that's great. In what? Basket weaving. Okay. Are you done paying it off? No. Do you know if he ties a knot with you, your debt becomes his debt? So when he asks, what do you do? And, your credit score and all that. Once he ties a knot with you, your shit becomes his shit. And ladies, his shit becomes your shit. Do you understand? Asking a man to take on kids that ain't his and a bunch of your college debt, is that fair? Now, he might be able to do it. But how about show some appreciation? Strong black women. That's what I'm saying. Is the independent black woman agenda? Is that an agenda-driven myth? Because I'm not getting that. How are you an independent, strong black woman, but you chasing around various dudes for child support? That's not independence. Who's telling y'all that this is okay? Drip Fire back in that super chat. He said, bro, sad tears everywhere. Yeah, you know. You know. We've gotten back in the office to sobbing. What happened? Something happened in the field. You're like, it's going to happen tomorrow. It's only Monday. It's going to happen tomorrow. Wipe your face. Go hit the heavy bag. Get some sleep and get back in the saddle tomorrow. Jeez Louise. Mansa Musa, Steve Elder, Mac. Drip Fire back in the super chat. He said, my job now is alone. He said, my job now alone is a red flag. The cases I've seen, bro, I got to holler at you, bro, because I know you be seeing some ish. Yep. It's crazy. You got to come back tomorrow. Yeah, Night Train. You got to come back tomorrow. So unless you're quitting, wipe your face, poke your chest out, and deal with it. Get this work. We're bus drivers. We're not broke, man. We make good money. In New York, we make great money. Quiet Storm, my brother, salute. Oh, I can only imagine. Whew. I'm so done with law enforcement. I am so done, bro. No, thank you. Done. I don't miss it. Y'all want to hear something crazy? When I was doing my training for transit, Kofa, my brother, what's good? No doubt. I appreciate you. City Corrections called me and they wanted me to go into the next class that was starting in about 2 weeks. And I said, yo, I'm on day 6 of my training and I'm going to pass tomorrow. And she said, we'll hold your list number for 1 year. Here's my direct line and my extension. If you don't like it, let me know and I'll put you in the next available class. I'm done with law enforcement. I could have been a CO, but I promise you, if I was a CO, that was way back in 2014. I wouldn't be able to talk to y'all. I'd have probably been on Rikers Island working, stressed. Done. Salute our sister Sheila. She says, I'm under the weather. And I can tell you as a widow, doing everything on your own stinks. Who gonna make me soup? See, it's the little things, y'all. The little things. Listen. It's okay. Oh yeah, Drip, I remember. It's okay being single. It has its perks. But it's times like that. It's nice to have somebody around that just to lay up under. We're human. I'm not saying go force it, but we're human. And I hope you feel better, sis. For real. Drip Fire back in that super chat. He said, I've got cases on my desk that would make Kevin Samuels, rest in power, retire. Trust me. Please get DNA mandatory. Bro. Yo, Drip, you know I got to have you. I'm going to do a show and I'm going to let you know ahead of time. And without putting too much out there, we're going to have a conversation, bro. We're going to have a conversation. This is going to be funny as hell. Word up, Sheila. Word up. I'm going to let y'all know ahead of time what I'm trying to do And I'm trying to put together a big old get together. Oh, I know, Quiet Storm. It's gonna come. I'm telling you. We're trying to put a get together. I spoke to Dave, that dude named Dave, Theo Coop, myself. Let me see. LaRon from Broken Traditions, and Kofa, and nothing yet. It's just been a conversation. But trying to find a time and a mutual location where we can all like get together, like maybe, I don't know, over a weekend, maybe a Friday or Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday, or whatever. I don't know, somewhere neutral where we can all get together. Nothing crazy. Maybe Las Vegas, so Rachel could fix us drinks and we could figure out our names. Yeah, exactly. We got to get Mona. How could I forget Mona? There's a few people we want to connect with. Mona and a lot of the sisters. And just sit down and chop it up. You know what I mean? We could all do a live together. You know what I'm saying? That'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? But I promise you, if it's in Vegas, don't drink anything that Rachel brings you. You'll be waking up on Tuesday. You're like, wait, what? I'm supposed to be at work. Just got here. It's Friday. No, it's Tuesday. You don't drink that shit. And Rachel be standing over you laughing with another drink. I promise you. Hold on. Let me see if I could upload that pic real quick, man. I don't trust Rachel with the drinks. You don't do it because it's all bad, and it's not good. It's not good because it's just not good. You can hurt yourself drinking what Rachel brings you, because it's not cool and you can hurt yourself. Let me see if I can find it. Rachel did a number on me. Here it is. Don't ever drink anything that Rachel brings you. I promise you. Not cool. What the hell was in that, Rachel? Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. Not cool. Not cool. What the hell was that? The hell was that? So if you see this woman near a bar, run. Don't walk, run. Hashtag move. Just move. Just get out of there. Go away. Don't even do it. You're going to hurt yourself. Look at that. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. I can't do it. I can't do it. No. He said I look like I saw Fleece Johnson. No, you can't drink around that dude. Reset common sense. Salute. Hell no. Picasso, what up? Hell no. You don't take no drink. As a matter of fact, I don't even want to be in the same state as that guy. Hell no. Double Blanco Tequila Club Soda Lime. That's a no and a no. Exactly. And to me, Rachel is a midget. How she's throwing him back like that, I don't know. But I'm good. No. BFTP was staring at the drink the same way. He was like, what is this? Unbelievable. Eric Jordan in that super chat, he said, Rachel put you to sleep. No. But I was You know how you walk and you feel like you're on water? I was like, what the hell? And where I was staying was across from the MGM. I was like, man, I gotta cross the highway. I'm gonna get killed. Oh, there's a crosswalk there. My God. Goodness, DP Rocker, what up? I can't, man. I can't. That was messed up. That was messed up. Wait, real quick. I know I asked y'all before, but I'm gonna ask y'all again. This thing will load up. Name this group. Name that group. We're about to drop a fire album. It's me and Dave. Name the group. There go my brother Theo Coop, the Do Better podcast. My brother, he said, Drew, I'm 1 subs away from 60K. 1. Can a ninja get it? Yo, Drip, do me a solid. Head over to Theo, throw your link in the chat. Y'all know what to do right here. Oh, it's right there. He's 1 sub away from 60K. Y'all already know what y'all got to do. Y'all already know. Hold on. You already know what y'all got to do. Go there right now. Original man, you sub to my brother Theo Coop. Drip, you sub to him? Brilliant content. Brilliant content. Hit him up. And he got it. That's how it sounds when I get behind a troll's mom. Oh, shoelace on the back. There we go. There we go. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes. There we go. Salute. Yes. Man, I love seeing people do big things, man. This is me and Dave at the Bud versus Arrow fight. It was hot as hell that day. Oh, man. I love it. I love it. Y'all make sure y'all watch the Do Better podcast with my brother Theo Coop. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Growth Talk with my brother Kofa. Y'all make sure y'all follow my brother LaRon and Broken Traditions. Y'all make sure y'all follow that dude named Dave. Let me tell you how this works. I started following Dave because he kept popping up on my algorithm. And I was just listening because he did excellent reaction videos. And then one day he starts talking about Deontay Wilder. As y'all know, Deontay Wilder's my brother. So Dave was just talking about him, and then he had the link in the chat, so I jumped on the panel, and we were just talking boxing. I didn't even know he was a boxing fan like that. So, you know, I developed a rapport with him. And then about like 2 days later, Theo Coop kept popping up in my algorithm. I said, let me see what this brother talking about. And he's doing reaction videos. Loved it. Subscribe. When I subscribed to him, he had about 800 subs. 800. He wasn't even monetized yet. And it was crazy because I just thought he would, because production is everything. And he was talking with such confidence. I was like, oh man, he even got 1,000 yet. I'm like, man, he gonna make it. And he did his first live, and I was there. And I think he eventually got monetized. He got 1,000, and then, you know, giving him super chats and stuff. His first live stream, I was there. Then he did a reaction video and the shit went viral. That was last year, y'all. You heard me just say he only had 800 subs. Now he got 60,000. Yo, bro. What? What? Man, listen. This is why it is imperative, and salute to my brother Jameson in that Cash App. Much love and appreciation from the ATL, man. Salute to you in that Cash App. Much love and appreciation, man. Thank you so much, good brother. Much love and appreciation. That's why it's important to build bridges and build relationships and not burn them. Because Pep Talk only had about I had way less than 800. Then he got monetized, and I had about 800 for a little while. You know how I got monetized? You know how I got 1,000 on this channel? Because of Theo. I helped him. He goes viral. He came right back around. That man got me like 200 subs in like about a week. Who the fuck does that? I met him through Dave. He blew up, came back, helped me, helped Dave, and I'm just spreading the love to everybody, all the content creators. That's called a community, y'all. Isn't it? Isn't it? It's called community. And this is what we do, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we do. This is exciting. This is how it's supposed to be. And here he is in the super chat with that 50 spot. Salute to you, good brother. He said, Drew, my dude, he was in my very first live a year ago. Real recognized real. Salute to Drew. Shout out from Detroit. Here's the interesting thing. A lot of you guys are from cities and states that I've never been to. And it's great that this is what social media is about. Making friends, building relationships. This is what it's about. What'd you say, Rachel? You say you were shocked how big? Hey, man. Yeah, I don't know where they get and salute to you, Theo, man. Much love, brother. I don't know where people get that BFTV small. I'm like, I don't get it. Coach, what's going on? Look. She said, normally I don't get to go downstairs during fight week, but he's like, oh, you with Drew and BF? You'll be fine. No one will mess with you. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know why niggas think BFTV small. I'm like, all right, well, I'm 6'2", he's 6'1". I'm only outweigh him by what? Maybe like 20 pounds, if that. He's not a small dude, and plus he's military. So I mean, come on, man. That's different. Anyway, salute to Theo, man, and salute to all the content creators. I really do want to get a get together so we can all just meet all you guys. You know, while the group is like, I like to think we're relatively still like small in its infancy. You know, but I like to get out and meet people, and you know, if we can get together. And I think Vegas would be dope. It's not as expensive as y'all would think. You know, we can go down there on an off week where there's nothing going on, you know. And Rachel and Onito live out there, so they can come where we're at, and Rachel could serve y'all drinks. She ain't doing that with me. I'm never, I'm never. DP, what's going on? My brother Act, the Jab Jamboree in the building, man. Go support my brother Act Reacher. Those Berserker boys, man. Salute, man. Yo, Act, you know what you can do? You can come to Vegas and you could, Nonito could give you some pointers, man. You know, Act got them hands, boy. Salute. Yeah, that'll be dope. We can go to a gym out there and you can jump rope. And when you're thirsty, Rachel could pour you a drink, and good luck with that. You know what I mean? My man Theo's at 60K, my man. Yes. Oh man, I feel good, man. That made my night, man. That made my night. That really did, man. For real, man. It is more fulfilling when you can help somebody, man. Bro. Oh, listen. Amanaz, what? Let me see something. Amanaz got 104 subs. Let's help her get what I call baby monetized. And what that means is we get her to 500. So that's that new monetization that they're doing now. You can get that 500 so she can get super chats and things of that nature. So what I'm doing, I was already subbed to her with this channel, but I'm just now looking. I was a sub to her with my other two. So what I'm doing right now is she had 104, now she got 107. So if y'all not subscribed to our sister Amanaz, let's do that. Amanaz, you from Texas? You from Texas, sis? Let me find out you from Texas. Let me find out sis from Texas. You from Houston? We find out you be chilling with Big X the plug. Word. Amanaz, you from Texas? Sis, you from Texas? Oh yeah? Oh yeah. You know, I definitely gotta come down to Vegas. If I spar with her, do I have to get on my knees? Pause. I ain't fucking around. She a real fighter. She ain't kicking me in my head. I ain't playing. So you know what? We got some time, y'all. Let's work on that. I mean, if we can get, I think between all of us, we can get about 20 people. And we can all connect in Vegas and just hang out and just, you know, and it's not going to be no grimy shit. Y'all can bring your spouses and your boyfriends, your girlfriends, whatever. We just hang out. You know what I mean? I want to go to Floyd's gym. You know, last time, like a couple of years ago, I went to Vegas. You know, that shit was closed. I was like, what the, how? What the hell? I was pissed off. How many subs Amanaz got? She had 104. She should be up now. Let's get her mini subbed. Ack, we need to get you mini sub. What the hell? Anyway, let me get back to the topic. I just like celebrating people's success. Man, that's dope, man. That is dope. Okay, so now, let me go back to this strong black woman shit. Black feminism writers have spoken up about the misinformation surrounding the strong black woman schema and how it holds black women to an unrealistic, unachievable standard. One of these women is Joan Morgan, who wrote a book, When Chicken Heads Come Home to Roost. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, wait a minute.
Whoa!
Oh shit, I never heard of that book. She wrote that to discuss her experiences as a black woman in her relationship with hip-hop feminism. Oh man. And it's highlighted. That's a thing. In the chapter titled Strong Black Woman, she discusses her choice to retire from being a strong black woman. She states that retirement was ultimately an act of salvation. Being a strong black woman was killing me slowly. That's what she says. Cutting off my air supply. This speaks to the weight that black women feel on their shoulders from trying to uphold the strong black women persona. She continues to write about how her life became consumed with solving other people's problems and left no time for her to take care of herself. This is the dark side of a strong black woman, where black women have been shown stereotypes like the mammy figure on television throughout their life, and seen examples of their own mother or other women in their life upholding a strong black woman lifestyle. These expectations to be a strong black woman at all times become internalized and influence the ability for black women to show any kind of weakness that their white counterparts are allowed to show. Question, before I go any further. What is a strong white woman? You ever heard of that? What is a strong white woman? What is that? My sister Amanaz in that super chat, much love. She said from Charlotte, North Carolina. Oh, you down I-95. That's what's up. I drive through there often. Salute to you, sis. We're going to get you mini monetized. I promise you we're going to do that. What is a strong white woman? You ever heard of that? That's your other channel? Shit. Clicked the wrong damn thing. Wait a minute. God damn it. Y'all know what that is? A strong white woman? Hey, Rachel. The woman, your friends that you introduced us to, I follow her on the gram now. We follow each other. She's white. Is she a strong white woman? Is that what makes her a strong brown on boxer salute? What makes her a strong white woman? I'm curious because I've never heard a white woman like have to say that. What is that? What is a strong white woman? Hello, I'm giving act 3 new subs right here. I'm just curious, what is that? Ever heard of that? Can someone help me? What are the trials that a white woman has to go through? Help me out here. A strong white woman. WTF is that? Never heard of it. I don't know what it is. And yeah, there's that. Fuck is that? Strong white woman. James Doom, my brother. What up? Kane, the bad guy in the building. What is a strong Asian woman? What is that? And it's like, yo, are our sisters doing too much? I'm just worried. Now listen to this. The history of being, the history of the strong black woman schema comes from decades of reinforcement and unrealistic stereotypes for black women. Seen on television and read in books, black women are expected to maintain an image of perfection and strength. Intersectional oppression and white supremacy allow these images to persist without regard for the mental and physical consequences of this lifestyle creates. Yo, listen to me. I need you to listen to me. Let me. I'm going to put this in the chat and I need you to read it. And I'm going to pin this. Phenomenal Mexican, my brother. Listen to this. Now, I need y'all to read that. Intersectional oppression and white supremacy allow these images to persist without regard for the mental and physical consequences this lifestyle creates. I was just talking to my brother Dripfire, okay? And we told you, these women did the same line of work as us. And we're coming back in the office like, you know, damn near laughing about things. And they're going in the locker room, collapsing on the floor and crying. But they can't quit because they got mouths to feed. We're sitting there eating a sandwich. You all right? Get up. It's only Monday. You got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You signed up for overtime on Saturday. WTF? You better clean that up. You better fix that. Our shoulders are made for carrying. Your hips are made for baby making. So, what I just pinned, without regard for the mental and physical consequences this lifestyle creates. In the title, an agenda-driven myth. From what I've read to you, this is all bullshit. Now, let me play some things that I found. So I think this is TikTok.
Strong
Let's go.
Black woman narrative is a
Come on now.
scam. Wake up! I had a good
Bring this back.
ladies. The strong Black woman narrative is a scam. Wake up! I had a good run. I did everything the society told me to do. I worked really hard. I damn near broke my back. I paid all my bills.
It's skipping, y'all.
I put everybody else first. I told men I was independent.
Oh, hold on. No. I got to play this from the
Ladies,
beginning.
the strong Black woman narrative is a scam. Wake up! I had a good run. I did everything the society told me to do. I worked really hard. I damn near broke my back. I paid all my bills. I put everybody else first. I told men I was independent. I refused to accept gifts and help. I said I was strong. I did it, and I did it to say that I want nothing from it. I literally did not win any special awards. My life has not changed drastically. So now I'm going to reclaim my time, okay? When you see me now, know that I'm a soft babe. Soft like babe, you get it? I'm not.
She's going off. Let me bring this back.
Annie, I'm not Jay-Z. This is not a hard knock. That's not my life, okay? And when you see me now,
Whoa.
I'm not Jay-Z. This is not a hard knock. That's not my life, okay? And when you see me now, you address me as such, okay? I want to be able to look at me and say, wow, this babe is soft. Wow, this babe likes enjoyment. Wow, this babe has not worked a day in her life. As such, okay? I want to be able to look at me and say, wow, this babe is soft. Wow, this babe likes enjoyment. Wow, this babe has not worked a day in her life. That's what I want you to see me as, okay? And when you see me next, address me as Chief Executive Commander-in-Chief of Soft Life Babes. Good day.
Whoa! What the That's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when he courtin', he did ride Crambo. Froggy when he courtin', he did ride Crambo.
Take that!
She wasn't joking. Why men don't hold doors anymore? Why is there no chivalry? Why when we go out on dates and motherfuckers be like, yo, I'm gonna go Dutch? Why we don't open up the car door and let you in the car first and then walk around the front? Why we don't walk on the outside of the street? Because y'all got this. And decades of y'all having this, what y'all getting is in return is nervous breakdowns. Have y'all watched Beef on Netflix? Eric Jordan in that super chat, much love and appreciation. He says, sis, congratulations, you played yourself. Have y'all watched that? And salute to my brother Eric Jordan, man. Y'all watch Beef? Go watch it. Go watch it. It's called Beef. It's on Netflix. It's with that comedian. What's her name? She's funny as hell, too. There are so many goddamn gems in that whole series. I was sick all week long. Walk them down, Ram in the building. I binge watched the whole thing. And the final episodes, it got very like morbid. It's like, whoa, what? It got crazy. But damn it, Ram, you saw it, bro. There are so many gems in that series. You're like, yo, what the fuck? Bro, there's so many gems. And I keep talking about this movie. I want to do a Mark Wunderlich, my brother from Utah. What up? I want to do I can't do it on YouTube. I was going to say watch party, but I can't do it. Did I do a detailed breakdown of Unfaithful, the movie? That woman had no business doing that in that film. You understand? Basically what I'm saying is, as far as our sisters are concerned, black women, all these black women that claim their independence, a lot of that ish that they talk about, it comes off the heels of a man or dealing with a man. Just look online. These chicks that be sitting on these couches with these big ass glasses on and Kool-Aid in their hair. They got, first of all, majority of them got kids. So if they're not collecting child support, they're chasing some nigga around from child support. And if they're selling their ass online, who's buying it? These men. You're not independent. You're codependent. You're dependent on us spending our bread. Read what I put up there in the chat if you just got here. Intersectional oppression and white supremacy allow these images to persist without regard for the mental and physical consequences this lifestyle creates. Notice how they blame white supremacy. I just asked, what is a strong white woman? What's wrong, my black sisters? What's wrong with wanting to work with your black man. What's wrong with that? You see on Wikipedia, they just say, yo, you know, strong black woman. Who did they use as examples? Michelle Obama, who has a husband. Oprah Winfrey, who has Stedman, a beard, but whatever. Serena Williams, Beyonce. Those women are in relationships, man. So what the fuck? Wow. Drip Fire back in that super chat. He says, if the lights went out tomorrow, they done. Do y'all remember what happened in 2020? Let me explain something to you. Let me put her picture back up here. Ladies and gentlemen, let me find the picture. Oh, I got a better picture. Let me put this one up. This was at the penthouse suite. That's Rachel and her family. And that's Rachel right there in the middle. Let me tell you something, man. This world is barbaric. And we didn't know which direction we were going during that pandemic. But I doubt Nonito would allow his wife to go to the store by her fucking self. We didn't know if the world was ending. We didn't know if it was going to really be like on some post-apocalyptic thing. Now, I'm sure in certain aspects, Rachel can handle herself. But what's she going to do if she's walking from the store and is legitimately kill or be killed? Niggas ain't going there and pay for nothing. They just went up there and snatched shit. And she's walking up, I don't know, Vegas Boulevard, trying to get back home. And she sees me and BFTB walking up towards her. What is she going to do? There's women her size and smaller told me, I don't need no man, I got this. Hopefully she has a gun. You understand what I'm saying? What is this? I don't need no man shit. What is this? Come on now. Hen Dog, now, you know, you can watch the replay. It's you know, we're trying to figure out, you know, the ideology behind a strong black woman. You know, it's agenda driven. And Hen Dog, if you look at the top, I put something there that I highlighted from Wikipedia. Intersectional oppression and white supremacy allow these images to persist without regard for the mental and physical consequences this lifestyle creates. What is that? What are they talking about? They're talking about the history of the strong black woman schema comes from decades of reinforcement of unrealistic stereotypes for black women, seen on television and read in books, and now you could put the internet in the middle of that. Along with that, black women are expected to maintain an image of perfection and strength. And what I'm saying is, and they also blame white supremacy. You see, white supremacy want these sisters to think that they don't need us. And I used the pandemic for a reason. I had surgery during the pandemic. Matter of fact, when I was being released from the hospital with stitches all around my side, they were like, yo, it's a good thing we're letting you go, Mr. Reed, because we're going to have to kick you out anyway tomorrow. Why? What's going on? Oh, this pandemic, this COVID thing got serious. I said, really? I got home. I'm reading how many transit workers are they're dying. COVID. I said, whoa, what's happening here? I had to go outside. My brother is a CO. He caught it while at work in the prisons. I don't know whether he's gonna live or die. He needed some shit from the store. I had to get up with stitches in me and get in my car and drive to the store. And, you know, I had a little, you know, whatever, because I didn't know how crazy it was gonna get. But being that I'm a I guess I was first response because I worked for the city. I showed my ID and they let us in the store if you was police, MTA, or whatever. And I was able to get in the store and get in and out. But I didn't know how crazy it was gonna get. So, I didn't want to be like, yo, I have, some groceries and some dude run up on me. I can't fight. I had stitches in my side. So they were gonna, bang, whatever. Or, if it got crazy, I don't know if someone's gonna run up on me. But here's my point of saying that. Do you know how many women I saw outside in these stores? It was very minimum. In fact, the women that were going into the stores, they were cops or corrections officers. They had guns with them because they didn't know how serious it was gonna be. And you see them walking out. I'm like, yo, you on the job, right? They were like, yep. Okay, gotcha. I watch your back, you watch mine. That's what it was outside. Drip will tell you. Had to go to my brother's crib, bring him some stuff, and it was crazy. It was nervous out here. But what my point was, the average woman was not outside because it was dangerous. I told my sister, don't go outside. If you need something, let me know. My mother, don't even bother. My aunts, everyone's in their 80s. Don't even bother. You need something? Me, my brother. My brother was sick. Me, my father, we was making all the moves. My brother-in-law, we was making the moves. My wife was emergency response. I was driving her into Manhattan to and from work with stitches every fucking where. Look what Rachel just said. Yep, Vegas was dangerous as fuck. It was like an eye for an eye. We didn't know what was going on. My point was the women had to stay in the house. The children had to stay in the house. I told y'all it's a joke now, but it was serious. I was getting phone calls from women that, I wasn't romantically involved with them, but I also didn't hear from them for a long time. And I was getting the hey, big head. Hey, big head. We weren't together like that for you to be talking to me like that. What's going on? You all right? Because I know what was going on. I knew it was coming. Yo, listen, I'm out of food and I don't feel safe going to the store. I'm just going to tell you, I need some shit. Could you pick me up some stuff? And when you get here, I'll give you the money. But I don't feel safe going outside. I declined because I wasn't well. I just had surgery. And I said, look, I'm not bullshitting you. I had to WhatsApp them. Look, and I'm pulling up my shirt. Look, I got stitches. They still fresh. They still fresh. Some of them out of help. Most of them go to hell, but I'm like, I can't drive to Harlem. I can't come all the way to where you live now, Brooklyn. I can't make it. And guess what? During COVID, you can get anywhere in the city in like 30 minutes. There was like no traffic. Young Hollywood, salute. It was crazy. I never seen New York like that. Not even on a holiday. The best time to drive in New York is New Year's Day. Believe it or not. Because everybody's home. They hung over. Jay Williams, what up? It was crazy out here. It was like eerie. Because it's like Tuesday. Like 8 in the morning. It's supposed to be bumper to bumper traffic. And you're looking around like, yo, this is crazy. There's no one on the FDR Drive. There's no one on the West Side Highway. You can get from the Bronx to Canal Street in like 15 minutes. That is unheard of. In broad daylight, that is unheard of. Exactly, Drip. The bridges and tunnels were free. Unheard of. You're like, whoa. And I'm getting these phone calls. I'm getting these texts. Yo, I know I don't talk to you much, but I need some help. And I wasn't texting back. I was calling them and letting them know, yo, look, I'm not on some bullshit right now, but I literally got stitches all on my right side. I can't go anywhere. If you're not in like an immediate radius from where I live, I couldn't do nothing for you. It was my brother's house, my mother's house, my sister's crib, because we all live near each other. I couldn't do shit. I said, you're going to have to call somebody else. I don't know what these other dudes is telling you, but Sparkwater, salute. but I can't. I legit. I'm calling them on WhatsApp. Like, yo, look, see, I'm pointing the phone at my stage. I said, see, they told me they were gonna throw me out the hospital if I didn't leave. My point is, majority of people that I see outside making moves were men. And the ladies that I did see, they had firearms on them and they were on the job. They were COs or POs. Police officers, peace officers, firearmed. Because we didn't know how crazy it was going to get. Now, New York, I think we were pretty lucky. But when I turned on the news, anywhere outside, like past the tri-state, it was crazy. They had food lines and shit. It was crazy. Yeah, exactly. Phenomenal Mexican. You remember that, right? Tits are tough. Yeah. That's a side joke, y'all. But goddamn. So all of this strong black women, these sisters need to stop. It is agenda driven and it's a myth. The only strong black woman that I seen growing up is that they were single by tragedy. The father was there, but he was, he was not there. Either he was in prison for whatever reason, or he died by way of war, or I knew a kid that lost his father by way of a car accident. I heard of another kid who was a grade ahead of me in school. He lost his father in a military. It wasn't no war back in the 80s that I recall, but it was a military accident, and his father died. See, that's tragic. So she had to step up and be a strong black woman. These chicks today, I gotta be strong. What do you do for a living? I twerk on social media, and then you gotta your child has to see that. That's your choice, Ma. You don't have to do that. Yeah, Picasso. I mean, that's this. How many women were in the? Come on, man. How many women were in the cut doing that? And guess what? If you got a man, your man tells you don't go. I told my wife, yo, you got to go to work with stitches. Let me go take you to work. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because these motherfuckers is hounds out here. It's kill or be killed. And the streets got to eat. You saw that short video I uploaded? The strippers came home, and who they got robbed by? 2 dudes. And what did they do? Nothing. They couldn't do anything. I think dude had a gun, but you could have strong arm. You know what strong arm robbery is? That means you take someone's shit with no gun, no weapon, nothing. Give me that. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Nothing. No need no gun. Those girls? Watch this. Run that. She square up. What she gonna do other than get her teeth knocked out? How's that productive? When she got to go back to the pole tomorrow, what's she gonna do with missing teeth on the pole? No, not in her best interest. Just give me your shit and have a good night. Strong black woman. There's certain things. Look, we do the hunting. We slay the animals, bring it back, and y'all use every piece of that animal. We eat the meat. You use the bones for tools or whatever. You take the fur, make coats, and you take care of the kids. We do the hard work out there, and you do the hard work taking care of the kids and everything else. You see, shit is made, it's too easy for women today. It's too easy. What do you mean, Drew? What do you mean? Well, y'all could twerk and literally make 6 figures in a month. Do you know men can't do that without being gay?
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Yeah, man. We can't do that. I can't do that. If I do an OnlyFans and just start walking around the house with my chest all oiled up, you know who my fan base is gonna be? Other dudes on some creep show shit, and maybe old women. You think I'm cool with that? You listen to that. I can do an OnlyFans, but the people following me are gonna be homosexual men. You know why? Women are different. They don't, they might peek through the blinds for a minute. Maybe an old woman, an older chick, but no chicks that I would find attractive would like be doing that, would be paying for that. Men are different. There are men that pay for the OnlyFans because that's just what men do. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, Rachel, you're right. There's one dude that yeah. There's one boxer that does that. And you know he's from the Bronx. Hey, listen, man. Look, man, listen. If that's how you eat, that's how you eat. But no, thank you. Original Man said Sassy Trucker got locked up. They can't do that. Yeah, they can't. Yeah, listen, all that strong black woman stuff. When you're trying to be strong by choice, I think that you got something to prove. But if you talk to any woman, they'd rather not be strong. You'd rather be a boss babe, a boss chick, and make your 6 figures. And, listen, if you're making 6 figures, you're not working a 40-hour work week. You're working about 80. You're doing meetings. You probably got employees. You got to worry about it, paying them and insurance and stuff. You're not working 8-hour days. You're working like 16, 17-hour days. You're barely getting any sleep. So the ends are meeting like a motherfucker, but you ain't sleeping. You ain't got time for a relationship. You remember what me and Drip was saying? Some of those sisters that came in and did the same line of work, some of those sisters was coming in the office collapsing, crying. And it's only Monday. What do you think these boss bitches are doing? When they go home and it's time to sit down and eat, they got to cook their own food now. And don't let them have a kid. That's a whole nother mind F. When it's quiet and they get a minute, because all that music playing, they trying to occupy the time. When it's quiet time and they in the shower and they're like, I had a hard day. And when you're your own business owner, bro, I don't even want to know, Drip. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Then it gets to them. The ends are meeting like a motherfucker. My credit's great. I have the car I want in the driveway. I have several employees. And you ain't got no man. You might have a plaything, but you ain't got no man. You do want to just lay up in someone's arms. But you can't do that because every man that's interested in you makes less than you. And now you're worried about him taking your shit. And it's like, oh my God, what am I doing? And women are emotional creatures and they will cry by themselves. But they got to be strong in the eyes of others. Because in the morning when they get up, it's back to work. It's back to business. And they have to maintain this persona. That's what I have pinned to the top. They have to maintain an unrealistic persona. And they blame white supremacy. No. Don't really blame white supremacy now. Because white supremacy had you as a Jezebel, as a mammy, a bed wench. You don't have to do that now. If you're a bed wench, it's by choice. Now you're just a boss bitch. You can sleep with who you want. You can bang who you want. You can do everything. You can do all of that. Do that yourself. but you cry in the dark. Because you don't need no man. You don't need no man. You don't know how to be submissive. You don't know how to be a woman. You can have a job or whatever, whatever. There's couples that work. My wife works. But come on, man. This was an agenda. Strong black woman, that's a myth as the way people see it. It's a myth. Look at the examples they gave. Michelle Obama, Beyonce, Oprah Winfrey, and Serena Williams. All of those women are in relationships. All of them. A lot of women, when they get in positions of power where they own something, trust me, talk to them. I know male business owners that just sit down and be like, yo, bro, when I do go on vacation, one brother told me he got 2 cell phones. The cell phone he carries with him all the time, he leave that shit in the States. He take his personal cell phone that the people that he really like fucks with got that alternate number, and he leaves. He says, yo, bro, nah. I don't want to talk. When I take a vacation, I don't want to talk about nothing. Reese, what up? It's hard. So imagine, women are they're social and they're emotional. Imagine them trying to juggle a relationship. Imagine that. It don't work. It don't work. And then they have these weird high expectations of men. It don't match. You make $120,000 a year, Ebony K. Williams, and you can't see yourself dating a bus driver like myself. Now listen, let me be very clear. And Ebony K. Williams, bro, women that follow behind her, first of all, Ebony K. Williams is broken. She's broken. She is broken. This was a bad year for her. With that bus driver conversation, that was a bad year for her. Let me explain something to you. I don't care. Her ex-boyfriend, that white boy, and I'm not disrespecting him. He's a white male. White boy sounds disrespectful. That white man that was a multi-millionaire that she was in a relationship with for 4 years, I believe. He called off that relationship, which means he didn't see any value in her. It's like, who else? Black women are a dime a dozen. He's probably more than likely going to find another one younger than her, fertile, and don't talk back. Because Ebony tries to talk back. I know that was Zaddy. But there had to have been a few situations where he was like, yo, look, can you not bother me? You still talking? All right, watch this. I'm out. And he's probably seeing someone right now. If it's not a younger black woman, it's probably a white woman. So now she was engaged to this dude for 4 years. The engagement was 4 years. But she can't date a bus driver because he don't own the bus if he owned the bus company. Let me explain something to you. I'm not worried about the physical requirements for what she finds hot. I meet it. I am tall, brown, and handsome. 6'2", 220, and I have a 6-pack, and my penis is above 6 inches. So I meet that requirement. I know that. Unfortunately, according to her, although I'm not broke, I don't own New York City Transit. So I'm not qualified. How do I hinder you in any way, shape, or form? What? You can't bring me around your friends because I can't speak a sentence without a curse? I don't understand. I don't know how to dress. What's going on here? What? I'm older than her too. That's the funny part. I know how to dress. I drive a Nissan. My credit score is pretty damn good. Let's say I was a single man with no family. What? You would tell me no because why? I had a job? and I don't qualify. Listen to how crazy that sounds. And this was the woman who, right after that, lied and said she was not talking about money at all. After she said black men are failing in the leadership, which was not, the statistics totally proves her wrong. You're failing in choice. You was in a 4-year relationship, you divested, and you was in a 4-year relationship in which led to an engagement that he called off. And then you went and froze your eggs. What did a black man do to you again? I missed it. And then got online and said on her show and said, all black women should aspire to be single black moms. Go free your eggs. Go freeze your eggs. And she was looking for black donators. And she gave the addresses to places that had more black sperm donors. I'm sorry, the brat didn't get your memo. Because the one black donor that they had, the people that they were dealing with, she said no to that person because the man looked like Jimmy D. Cricket. So they got a white donor, and they now have a mixed baby. In a lesbian relationship, have a mixed baby. Ebony K. Williams says that when she decides to make a baby, the probability of her child knowing the donor, I forgot what percentage, but it was very high. That's a conversation I would love to watch. When that child turns about 3, it says, Dada, where's my dada? Are you going to tell that child? You're going to have to. And that it was a test tube baby. Mommy was artificially inseminated. But I have his address. Hopefully he's alive, or hopefully he wants to meet you. But wait a minute, Mom. And when that child gets a little older, because what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to normalize that. That's why she wants a bunch of women to do what she does, because she knows what it is. It's abnormal and she's embarrassed. But if there's millions of women on her level and below that have done it, she can tell her child, look, this was just a normal thing to do. Well, why'd you do it, Mommy? Well, because, listen, men are not as responsible, and I didn't want to do that to you. Oh, great. So you get artificially inseminated by this. Is he responsible? My father? Well, no, I don't know. But I felt you was better off being raised by me without him involved. I don't understand. Well, I don't know him. Okay, but you took his sperm. I don't understand what's happening. Do you see how ridiculous? And I'm dumbing it down because this is how young people think. Imagine her trying to explain this shit to a kid. So let me get this straight, Mom. You wanted me, right? Yeah. But this guy doesn't know me, but he just donated his semen, and you just felt it was okay to make me. And okay, we have a nice house. There's a car outside, but I would like to, my friend Ted, his father's real cool. I was just wondering, who's my daddy and where is he? Because I kind of want that. I look on TV and I see fathers. There was a show called The Cosby Show, and everything. You know what she'll do? She'll cut down Bill. Oh, well, in real life, he was drugging bitches. Yeah. She'll cut down the black household to make what she's done seem normal. And this is not normal, family. Agenda-driven myth. She was in a relationship. She said, I was never talking about money at all. She lied. And she's telling a bunch of black women to do what she did. And they expect black men to go skeet in a cup and freeze it so they can give birth to fatherless black children. Do you hear this? Do you see this? The ideology of the strong, independent black woman, an agenda-driven myth? I think so. Eric Jordan in that super chat, much love and appreciation. He said, Zaddy, Pookie, Ray Ray, Nug Nug can't save that beach. Absolutely not. John Pounds, what up? Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, why don't I just... Wait, let me see something.
Listen to this.
It's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore.
The I'm an independent, strong black woman, I don't need no man narrative is a scam. Here's why. Society has conditioned us to believe that we don't need anybody, we don't need any support, and we can do it all on our own. What a lot of us has accepted as normal is really not normal. Households were created to be two adults and children. The price points that the world is set in now requires two incomes. That's why you're working two jobs. And if we are not working two jobs, we have told ourselves that we have to go back to school, get higher education so we can make more money, which is a necessity. But wouldn't it be better if you had a whole team member helping you along? Because what ends up happening is, yes, love, your career is great. Yes, I am so proud of you for getting your doctorate. I am so proud of you for buying the house. No, I do not believe that women should wait to progress in life until they have a man. That's not what I'm saying. But we are so guarded and we are protecting ourselves so heavily away from every man that we miss on a good man. We automatically assume that all black men are out to get us. And the more you think something, the more you believe something, and the more you see something. So we cut off all men who are not making at least six figures.
I'll just stop that right there. Salute to Reese. Always salute to the Village Brother. And to further prove my point, let's go right here. Here we go. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all.
They are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
I'll bring it back. I want to start it from the beginning. I want to bring it back. I'm gonna bring it right back. Listen, you can't play with me. You cannot play with me. You cannot play with me because I'm too damn good. I'm too damn good. Here we go.
I was never talking about money at all. I was talking about black ownership.
For my ownership, right? Wait a minute.
I was never talking about money at all. They are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership. I was never talking about money at all. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources. I was never talking about money at all. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, earning the incomes, money, earning the incomes, money, earning the incomes, money.
Move!
Bitch, don't ever play with me. Don't ever in your life play with me. And she's a lawyer. She's a lawyer by trade. Are you kidding me? I will snatch her food and break the plate. You kidding me? You're kidding me. And I think she had a minor nervous breakdown. Because when she put her foot in her mouth with that bus driver shit, she came back the next show and tried to clean it up, and I caught that immediately. I said she absolutely was talking about money. And now she's trying to get black women to go to these clinics because we're not skeeting in cups as much. Exactly, Drip. That's why she's on TV. She's not a good lawyer. No, not at all. That's what I'm talking about. And she's trying to lead the charge for these women to go get artificially inseminated with black semen, places that have a little more black semen available than others. And black men have been so cautious with their seed that there is black semen is in high demand. Black sperm is in high demand. I actually saw some conversation between a black chick and some dude, and dude said, yeah, I don't have any kids, and this bitch said, red flag. He was like, what do you mean? If a man your age ain't got no kids, I mean, that means there's something wrong with him. What? He's been careful with his penis? He doesn't believe in children out of wedlock, and when he's had sex, he's wore a condom and made sure that he didn't procreate with a woman he's not spending the rest of his life with. When did that become abnormal? You saw that, right, Arm and Eyes? And while I asked that, when did that become abnormal? Intersectional oppression and white supremacy allow these images to persist without regard for the mental and physical consequence this lifestyle creates. You have to be strong. To be a single mother is a DeMarco, what up? Pet Pack in the building. To be a single mother is it's a badge of strength. Is that what we're doing now? Found me a woman that chooses to be a single mother, and you've shown me a fool. Fucking ridiculous. So I think it is a myth. You could blame white supremacy for a lot of things, like drugs in our neighborhoods, the war on drugs. But now that we figured it out, I don't know why niggas are still dope boys. Go figure. You can't blame white people for everything. You just can't. Once you figured it out, it was this administration, and the CIA did that? They put the guns in Chicago, and you figured it out. Why the fuck you still robbing people again? I don't get it. You can't blame the white man now. You caught me, and he done left. Why are you still selling drugs in your neighborhood? Why are you still robbing your brothers and sisters? What? I don't get it. DeMarco says, bro, I get no kids, red flag all the time. They only say this because they know they don't qualify for you, my brother. Exactly. If you ain't got no kids and you've been responsible all this time, don't offset your shit now. Women have to qualify for your seed. So the ideology of the strong, independent black woman is agenda driven, and it's a myth. The only black woman that I knew that had to be strong was because they had to be strong by way of tragedy, death of a husband, the incarceration of a husband, something like that. Yeah, Drip. Y'all need to watch They Clone Tyrone on Netflix. That is bugged out, but it makes you think. Yeah, hand dog, bro. Man, listen, it's crazy. But I'm gonna get out of here because I got to get up in the morning and talk this boxing. Very interesting conversation tomorrow. There is a documentary on not on YouTube, on Netflix that I just watched yesterday about the Balco situation with Victor Conti. Did y'all know Victor Conti played in a legendary funk band called Tower of Power? Did y'all know that? He's a bass player. A lot of hit records. But he's the face of the Balco situation, and he's the face of Snack. So that's just something I wanted to talk about tomorrow. I found it very interesting. But anyway, salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App, the Super Chat, man. Much love and appreciation to all of you, man. Y'all really held me down. I got some new equipment that I'm going to purchase, and I wouldn't be purchasing ish if it wasn't for you guys. Trust me. I don't just crap away this money. I reinvest into everything here. I got monitors, I got mics. I'm about to get a new camera. You know, we're about to get some work in here, man. I'm about to change the scenery soon. I'm about to hire a editor. You know, because I can get more work done, but I gotta pay somebody. So yeah, somebody going on payroll, man. But salute to y'all, man. Much love and appreciation, man. And we'll be back Friday to talk about Mr. Devin Franklin, his pandering ass, man. These guys, I don't know whether their bank account get light. When the bank account get light, just pander to these women, boy. It's amazing, man. But anyway, salute to you. Salute to y'all, man. I'll catch y'all in the AM, and we'll be back here Friday, man. Stay blessed, and I'll catch you on the rebound.